Hello there. Happy March. Hope the month is off to a good start for everybody. I am back this month to share some more about my experience using study.com in hopes to, be able for you to be able to use that experience to, take advantage of being able to earn transfer credits using study.com, which means, finishing a degree program faster, saving tuition costs. So, saving time and money. Specifically, this month, I want to share a little bit more about how I was able to, use study.com to help balance family responsibilities while I was, going to school and earning a college degree later in life because one of the things, specifically in my experience, and maybe just, in general, one of the things about, going back to school later in life means that there are more things, to juggle, to balance, and to take into consideration. So, making time for everything can be a real big challenge, especially with the traditional university assignment schedule. There's a lot of deadlines. There's specific deadlines within assignments, so things have to be done within a certain time frame, or there's negative consequences to your grade. So that's not the case with study.com though. And that's one of the things I was able to really enjoy and really take advantage of. It offered such, a stress-free option to, incorporate into my academic journey. Using study.com, the platform is very flexible. It's completely self-paced. So I was the one that was in complete control of when and how much work I was able to do, how much progress I was able to make. And what that looked like for me specifically was sitting down at the beginning of each week and planning out that week, looking at the family calendar, looking at, what responsibilities, what activities, what family things were going on that week. And then of course, I had, other obligations, work and university assignments, all of that was there as well. But, specifically with, family commitments, I was able to plug in my time, my dedicated time. I planned it out ahead of time for when I was going to use study.com. That helped me be a little bit more motivated and, consistent with, keeping up with my consistent progress. So I would, set aside the time, dedicate the time ahead of time around everything else that was going on. Family stuff, so that I didn't need to miss things unnecessarily. So with the flexibility though, I was able to, accommodate when there were things going on. If it was a week when there were extra activities, family events, there was just, there were extra things going on, then that meant that I dedicated a little bit less time to using study.com and, getting through the course that I was in at the current time. And there wasn't a negative consequence. There were other weeks where it was the opposite, where, the family calendar was a little bit more open, less commitments. And that meant that I got to dedicate more time to using study.com. And it really ultimately ended up kind of balancing itself out and helped me be able to enjoy, and not have to miss out on so many, family things. Now, I don't think that it's a realistic expectation, at least it was with my experience, to say that I never had to miss, an event or something, a social anything, because that was a part of making the commitment to earn a college degree, through the university. And in addition to using study.com, that came absolutely with, a little bit of sacrifice. And that did happen. That's a realistic part of my journey anyways, but study.com, helped me be able to minimize that, because it was so flexible, and I absolutely took advantage of that. I would recommend you taking advantage of that, because it does offer you so much flexibility and control in when you do the assignments and when you spend your time, going through the courses. So If that's something that interests you, you can take advantage of signing up as a new member with a special discount. The link is below for you to use. And if there are, any other questions or anything else that I can share specifically about this topic, with my experience with using study.com to earn transfer credits, let me know. I'm happy to, to share more and to answer questions for you.